project is cleaning up this window for the basement. Got a missing pane of glass here. It's broken out a long time ago, and so I'm preparing it to prime, paint, and get it over to the glass people so they can replace the pane of glass and just, you know, do their thing here, because most of the caulk on this one is gone too. So what I started doing here is removing the paint with heat gun, which for older paints, which includes like oil-based paints, heat is the best way. You can see how just heating this and using this attachment scraper, you can peel all of that off. Of course it depends on the wood. This is a tight grain piece of wood here, so it peels off real nice and clean, and of course then I'll sand it down, and I got all the other edges and the other side, the inside to do, but this is the exterior part. And so once I get this cleaned up, I'll check the back side and see if it needs any heat treatment. Get the sander out, get it primed. I'll prime the back side and the edges so that I can then take it to the glass people. They can do it, and then I'll just finish painting. Once the glass is in place, I'll finish painting the front of it, the face of it here, the exterior part. But I'm going to go ahead and get going here. Got this gun, and not quite sure why they have a low setting, because that just takes more time. So we'll set it to high. It'll make a little bit of noise, but we'll do a little paint removal here. Takes a little bit of time to get up to speed, get the elements all heated up, but not too bad. Now, one thing you don't want to do if you're removing primarily latex-based paint is to run the scraper back and forth. If you do this with a latex paint, you're just going to tend to drag it back over onto your wood, and that just slows you down. You got to end up dealing with the streaks of the latex paint. This paint's older. The base paint anyway is older, and undoubtedly it's an oil-based paint, and it doesn't have that kind of a smearing problem that you would get with latex if that were the first type of paint that was applied to the wood, which will be the case when this is ready to paint. I might as well make sure I get all the paint off. It'll make the sanding process go quicker. I don't have to deal with sandy paint. So you can see how this is got this big ridge on here. And that's also caulking, because the window didn't fit tight against the frame. We caulked it up, and when the caulk failed and the window wouldn't fit close to the frame, we added more caulk, and actually the window on the other side of the basement, the other one that I'll be cleaning up, is even worse condition than what this is. They just caulked the heck out of that sucker. Oops. Yeah, I didn't want to put that behind there because I'm going to have to pick it up and put it in the garbage can eventually. Alright, this looks pretty smooth here, so let's just move on down the road. All this paint remover. Oh, don't go back there. Dang it. If you all gathered up at one time and get you in the garbage can. And you can see how this is done. Just take your time, get it heated up, and this stuff just peels right off. And this window, actually, yeah. Tenon or this joint up here, I believe it was, had pulled apart, but the wood was in good condition, so I guess I can tell if I look, but I got paint here, I don't want to scatter all over the place. So I just drilled a little pilot hole, ran the screw in there, pulled it back together, and yeah. What happens when you get a little fire going there if you're not too careful. Guess there's a little knot in that wood there. Alright, well that section's done. Now gather up these paint chips just to, so I don't have a tendency to knock them off and put them in a place where I don't want them. But we'll finish getting this off. We'll check out the other edges for excessive paint. Come along and give it a little sanding, clean up the wood a bit, get it ready for the paint, get some paint on it, and then tomorrow I think see if I can get it over to the glass people and have them get it ready for me. So, alright, heat gun removing paint.